Hi, this is Margaret O'Brien from dataminingdna.com. I'm getting reacquainted with MyHeritage because I want to use its chromosome browser. I've been primarily using Ancestry. I did transfer my DNA from Ancestry to MyHeritage back in 2017, but I've been an infrequent user. Now I want to get to grips with it, so I'm coming back to it as almost a new user. I've got all these assumptions from using Ancestry in terms of look and feel, etc. And that has made me hit a couple of roadblocks that I don't want you to hit too. So, first one's up. I noticed that this second highest match of mine, he and I had been in communication. I know that we have common entries in our trees, including a common ancestral pair. But when I went to review Philip as a DNA match, instead of actually showing me what it's showing now, it was telling me that it couldn't provide any information on shared surnames because my tree wasn't associated. I can't remember the exact information it gave, but basically I thought it was the equivalence of an ancestry parlance that I hadn't linked my ancestry tree. With MyHeritage, it's slightly different. I don't think it's a question of linking your tree to your DNA results. I think it's associating your account with your tree. It didn't actually tell me what to do about that, or there was no help saying this is what you do. So a little bit of looking, and I realized because I was looking for, how do I link my tree to my DNA results in MyHeritage? But ultimately what I came to was this document here from MyHeritage, and this is their parlance. How do I associate myself with my tree? First of all, I had to make sure that I was on the correct MyHeritage site. So up here in this drop down, this My Sites section, I have two family sites. This is the site that I set up first, that it was associated with my account, I thought. And this is where I uploaded a GEDCOM tree that I transferred across from Ancestry. But I also have this other site over here to which I was invited to join by a DNA match. In order to associate yourself with your tree, you need to be sure that you're sitting on the right site. Now, up here in the top left, it does tell you what site that you're actually sitting on. So you can also swap here in this top menu on the left. But just make sure, either go to this site and just be sure that make sure you're on the site that you want. In my case, it's the O'Brien website. From here, and this is it's not exactly intuitive, but you go to Home and go to Site Members. Yeah. And then under Site Members, this is myself. And when I came into this was empty. And MyHeritage was basically asking me to nominate or pick a person in the tree to associate with myself. That surprised me because I thought I'd done that. And I know that I had when I first uploaded my GEDCOM tree that I had transferred across from Ancestry, but that was back in Christmas 2017. But when I was contacted by a particular DNA match, in order to help him out, I decided, okay, I must bring over my now bigger and more recent tree. So I deleted the tree that I had in MyHeritage, and I re-uploaded a tree of the same name into MyHeritage, and I must have forgotten to set this relationship up at that point. That was my mistake, and this is what I needed to rectify. So I was given a input box here. I basically picked the tree profile in my tree that corresponded to myself, and that set up the relationship. If you want to change it, you would click More here, and you would choose Fix Relationship. Well, let's try that. If I click Fix Relationship, yeah, you see, it now gives you this little search box. And now I need to find myself and click Apply. This is you is the this, if it says this is you, this is pretty much what you want to see. Okay. I did get a message saying that this could take a couple of minutes, I think. And to be fair, when I went back, it's not instantaneous. So when we went back to the DNA match, it hadn't taken any effect immediately. But I waited about 3 minutes and it had. I got the correct display. So if I go back and review the DNA match and scroll down, and I see the shared ancestral surnames, that these are in the tree. So my motivation for coming back to MyHeritage is I want to use this chromosome browser, and I will be doing a series of articles on using the chromosome browser in MyHeritage. They will be appearing on the dataminingdna.com blog. I'll put a link in the description below to the blog. You can check it out. I'll also be doing more YouTube video tips and tricks on MyHeritage from the point of view of an ancestry user kind of coming to MyHeritage with a little bit unfamiliar with it. Subscribe to our channel and you'll get notified as we pop out new videos. And best of luck with your family research.